This is the Circa. I just showed my ID to get in, and they scan it. I don't know if they're scanning it to see if it's legit or if they're scanning it to gather information. One is fine with me, the other's not so much. Now, this is owned by the Stevens brothers. They also own the D and the Golden Gate. This beautiful, beautiful sports book. It was tragic. This brand new sports book had water pouring in from the screens. I guess it was last year when we had a whole lot of rain. But you just wouldn't expect it on a brand new building, you know. Las Vegas isn't set for rain, but you would think that this one building, no way in the world would ever leak. And the water was pouring in here, just like they didn't have a roof. There's also an upstairs on a balcony. I'll go up there in a minute. So you have a lot of seating. Real comfortable seats. Very comfortable. And since it's stadium seating, you don't have to worry about anybody in front of you like you do at almost all the other sports books. Most of the sports books put their TVs up high, so that's not a problem. But believe it or not, even on a high TV, people walking in front of you will block your view. $3. Okay, they got a long bar here too, mega bar. And I think he made it longer than his other bar at the D. The D had the longest bar in Las Vegas. And since he owns both of them, I think he decided to make this one longer. It's absolutely beautiful. And for now, all the TVs match. What happens is when you start replacing them years from now, can you get them to match? Because they keep making different shapes. Even if it's just by an inch, all of a sudden it looks out of place. In fact, no, I was going to say I already see one, but I don't. That was something on the TV. Ooh, they got the arch. Buffalo arch. I should have expected that. The Golden Hills. The owners are big sports bettors. That's why they put so much into sports, the TVs for sports, and they host pay-per-view fighting and all kind of stuff here. They'll take big bets too. That mattress guy, I think he put down $1 million on the Super Bowl, and he did it in 3 different places because people wouldn't take his full million. I think he did one at South Point, maybe here, and maybe Westgate. I'm not sure, but he went $333,000 at each one of them. $334 in the last one, I guess. $1, $1, $1, $1. All right, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Yeah, at least you have $1. You can fall back on that if you don't, because I don't think they have the shoot to win. They've got the other one. For craps, that is. Of course, that's virtual blackjack, but it's real roulette and real craps. You actually see them roll. We got the Sassy Sally right there. That's the property he built this on, the Sassy Sally property. She hardly even looks sassy anymore these days. She looks pretty conservative to me. Okay, we already went that way. Karate Kid. Circa's up at the end, up near Plaza. It's amazing that he built something this large right next to these old properties. Victory Burger. Here's the upstairs to the sportsbook. Oh, sorry. So the upstairs only has one seat out in the front, as you can see. So those seats back there are worthless, really. You can't see jack. You can see the top TVs maybe, but that's a bad design. This should be stadium up here also, but you got a do-it-all slot machine there, and then this is your view, unless you stand up and look over. But it is a massive sports book. And if your game's not all that good, you can play Keno, poker, blackjack. much a burger is at Victory Burger. $17.45 for a burger. That's a half-pound burger, though. At least you can make a real meal out of it. But that's not including the fries and the drink. You're probably looking at $25 by the time you get those two. But it is a half-pound burger, which the others are not. I think the other ones are maybe third pound. They're not quarter, but they might be a little bigger than a quarter. Except the ones they're selling cheap, like that steak and shake for $4.99, including fries. That's a quarter. That's a nice machine. I haven't seen that. Maybe I have. I don't know. There's so many different ones now. Let's see, it's $20 to go into Stadium Swim. Last time I came through here it was $15, and that wasn't that long ago. I guess that's not bad if that's your entertainment for the day. I mean, if you're going to spend $20, you better spend the whole day in there. Oh, they do have a shoot to win craps. I'm betting it's a $3 minimum. I was gonna say $5. It's a $5 minimum. That was actually my first guess, and then I was thinking, since they have a $1 one over there, there's a $3 none of your business craps straight ahead. And then you got this $5 shoot to win, but you got that $1 big machine one, so you can always fall back on that. And these slots up here, if you're playing, you can see your sports games from a long ways away. Is this a second one, or did I come by here before? I think this is a second one. Wow. Nice. High limit. That's an actual real high limit where you're probably asked to come in. I guess another word for that would be invited. 8 East. Chicken wings $14, salad $9, tofu $13. So that tofu comes with pork and chicken, or ground pork or chicken. Don't think that tofu means vegan or vegetarian. It does not. It only means that they're going to have tofu possibly with your meat, and it's delicious. I never thought I would say that, because the first time I had tofu was in Hong Kong, and it was all tofu And holy Toledo, I was with a person that I had to be nice to, and I had to eat every bit of it. And then he ordered me more because I ate it so fast. I was just trying to get rid of it. And there was no dog to feed it to like you did when you were a kid under the table. So then I had it in Vegas, and it's totally different because it had meat with it. That's over on Spring Mountain. You can find all kind of fantastic Asian food on Spring Mountain. More seats near the sports book. You can look over. It's a good view of the sports book. VSIN straight ahead. That's Brent Musburger's company. They were at South Point. That stands for Vegas Sports Information Network. It's been doing that a while, but you can see Brent Musburger in person in that booth. Not as often as you used to, but when they first started it, you could see him anytime and talk to him. I mean, some of y'all are saying, who the hell is Brent Musburger? Others are saying, I don't give a shit about Brent Musburger. But about one or two of you are saying, wow, that would be fantastic. And it was. He's a real nice guy. Okay. All right, that's it for Circa for now.